Trigg County is boosting safety and security at their schools over the summertime. Our Lauren Lowry is here with upgrades they're really doing to make sure kids stay safe.
It's very important. There's a couple of things here. Trigg County Schools superintendent says they are installing a new emergency alert system. They're also upgrading access to buildings. And one of the biggest investments, though, is an emergency alert system that teachers and employees will be able to wear, and they can call for help in an emergency with the click of a button. CENTEGIX is the company they're getting these badges from. They just look like a work badge that you wear around your neck or on a lanyard. But they have a button on them. If help is needed, you know, say in a medical emergency or if there's a school lockdown, staff can just click the button. Law enforcement is notified. The system also helps locate emergency equipment like fire extinguishers and AEDs. Now, the district's also standardizing door access and lockdown systems, again, to keep everybody safe. Right now, they're on 2 different security platforms. All the schools are going to get on one, so there's no inconsistencies across campuses.